A very good morning to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the proceedings of today's program will commence shortly. We kindly request you all to be seated before the commencement and keep your mobile phones on silent mode or preferably switched off until the event concludes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the proceedings of today's program will commence shortly. We kindly request you all to be seated before the commencement and keep
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise from your seats as we are now witnessing the arrival of today's chief guest, the Secretary General, French Minister of Europe and Foreign Affairs, Ms. Anne-Marie Decaux.
The chief guest, Ms. Anne-Marie Decaux, the Secretary General, French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs. Guest of honor, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Tuyakonta, retired, Secretary to the Ministry of Defence.
Guest of honor, Ms. Aruni Ranaraja, Secretary to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism. Mrs. Marie-Noël Dury, the Charge d'Affaires of the French Embassy to Sri Lanka.
Vice Admiral UVMP Pereira, RSP, USP, NDU, PSC, the Commander of Sri Lanka Navy. Rear Admiral HDU Dhammik Kumara, VSV, USP, PSC, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotalal Defence University.
Senior officers, distinguished invitees and guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you.
Let me warmly welcome you all to the inauguration ceremony of Regional Centre of Maritime Studies, a beacon of hope for fostering shared practices and advancing maritime safety and security in the Indian Ocean region.
In order to ceremonially commence today's proceedings, we would like to invite the following dignitaries to light up the traditional oil lamp, a timeless tradition symbolizing knowledge, prosperity, and the illumination of our path forward. It is my honor to respectfully invite Ms. Anne-Marie Decaux, the Secretary General, French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Tuyakonta, retired, the Secretary to the Ministry of Defence,
Ms. Aruni Ranaraja, the Secretary to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism, Mrs. Marie-Noël Dury, the Charge d'Affaires of the French Embassy to Sri Lanka,
Vice Admiral Priyantha Pereira, the Commander of the Sri Lanka Navy, Rear Admiral HGU Dhammika Kumara, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotalal Defence University,
Mr. Jerome Brazen, the Deputy Director of Directorate of Cooperation of Security and Defence, Captain Chamila Mindis, the Director of Regional Centre for Maritime Studies. Thank you.
Let us now honor the strong partnership between France and Sri Lanka. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthems of our two nations.
Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Mata. Sundara Siri Tarini, Surani Ati Sobhamana Lanka. Ranya Kalaya Nekamal, Valakulu Piri Jaya Bhumi Ranya. අපගේ අනුග්‍රහනේ ඔබ අප ජීවනනේ අප මුක්තිය ඔබ වේ නව ජීවන දෙමිනි නිතින අප පුබුදු කරන් මාතා ඥාන වීර්ය වඩවමින් රැගෙන යනු මැන ජය භූමි කරා එක මවක දෙදරු කැල වැදිනා යමු යමු වී නොපමා ප්‍රේම වඩා සැම වේද දුරලා නමෝ නමෝ මාතා අප ශ්‍රී ලංකා නමෝ 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 මාතා
Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Contre nous de la tyrannie, l'éclat sanglant est levé. L'éclat sanglant est levé. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes juger ces féroces soldats. Ils viennent jusque-là, égorger nos fils, nos compagnes, nos âmes citoyens. Formez vos bataillons, marchons, 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 qu'un sang impur abreuve nos sillons.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may take your seats now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to respectfully invite Rear Admiral H.U.D. Kumara, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotalal Defence University, to deliver the welcome remarks.
The Chief Guest, Secretary General, French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, Ms. Anne-Marie Decoste, Guest of Honor, Secretary to the Ministry of Defense, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Tuyakonta, retired WWE, RWP and 2 bars, RSP and bar, USP, PSC. Guest of Honor, Secretary to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Sri Lanka, Ms. Aruniran Raja. Acting Ambassador, French Embassy in Sri Lanka. The Commander of the Navy, Vice Admiral Priyantha Pereira, RSP, USP, NDC and PSC. Distinguished invitees from France and French Embassy in Sri Lanka. Distinguished invitees from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, invitees from Ministry of Defense, Defense attaches and invitees from embassies and high commissions, all the directors of maritime stakeholders and dignitaries from various maritime related institutions, organizations and universities, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Defense and Administration, senior officers, scholars, invitees, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It is with immense pride and great enthusiasm that I stand before you today to deliver the welcome address at the inauguration ceremony of the Regional Center for Maritime Studies at General Sir John Kotalala Defence University. Today marks a significant milestone in the journey of KDU as we take another bold step in advancing maritime research and education in this region. First of all, it is my distinct honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to the chief guest, a representative of one of the most influential ministries in Europe, the Secretary General of the French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, Ms. Anne-Marie de Coste. Your Excellency, your presence here today is a testament to the enduring friendship and collaboration between France and Sri Lanka. We are deeply grateful for your interest and support, which will undoubtedly inspire us to strengthen our collective commitment to promoting peace, sustainability, and development across the maritime sectors. Then it is with great honor that I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to the guest of honor, Secretary to the Ministry of Defence, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Tuyakonta. Sir, your presence here today is a profound reflection of your unwavering commitment to strengthening national security and contribution to the national progress through education, research, and innovation. Let me welcome the guest of honor, the Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ms. Aruniran Raja, to this occasion. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs played a very critical and crucial role in establishing this center. Ministry's unwavering dedication to fostering international partnership and advancing Sri Lanka's global standing in the maritime sector is reflected with your presence, ma'am. It is with great privilege to extend a warm welcome and heartfelt welcome to the Acting Ambassador of France. Your presence here is a powerful symbol of enduring partnership between France and Sri Lanka, especially in the context of maritime security, safety, and cooperation. I also take this opportunity to pay our sincere gratitude to the late Ambassador of France in Sri Lanka, His Excellency Jane Pactet. He was the initiator of this collaboration. I also would like to welcome the leader of force that stand as the first line of the defense in our waters, the Commander of the Navy, Vice Admiral Priyantha Perera, one of the main pioneers behind this endeavor. Sir, your presence here today is a reflection of the Navy's unwavering commitment to safeguarding our national maritime domain and supporting initiatives of promoting security, sustainability, and cooperation in this region. Now, let me also warmly welcome the dignitaries from France and French Embassy in Sri Lanka, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Defense, defense attaches and invitees from embassies, high commissions, maritime stakeholders, and dignitaries from various maritime-related institutions, organizations, universities, and all other distinguished invitees and students joining this event today. As the Vice Chancellor of KDU, I appreciate your valuable presence at this occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, as an island nation, Sri Lanka has always been deeply intertwined with the Indian Ocean, a lifeline of global trade, a reservoir for biodiversity, and the bridge connecting civilizations. However, this vast expanse of water also presents formidable challenges from maritime piracy, human trafficking, to environmental degradation and climate change. Tackling these issues require collective action and regional cooperation, and it is in this spirit that the RCMS has been established. The center stands as a beacon of knowledge and innovation, addressing issues such as maritime security, blue economy development, and environmental sustainability. By fostering interdisciplinary research, academic excellence, and partnerships with global and regional stakeholders, the RCMS aims to shape informed policies and empower nations to adopt forward-thinking strategies in the maritime domain. Sri Lanka's strategic location in the Indian Ocean is considered as the ideal hub for such an initiative. The RCMS, supported by the French government and the Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, reflects the shared commitment to advancing regional stability, prosperity, and sustainable development. Through training programs, research initiatives, and multilateral collaborations, the Center will not only enhance maritime security but also foster regional cohesion and innovation. I wish to extend my deepest gratitude to the Government of France for their visionary support and unwavering commitment to this project. I also commend the invaluable contribution of the Sri Lanka Navy, academia, and administrative teams who have worked tirelessly to make this dream a reality. In conclusion, as we inaugurate this center, let us reaffirm our shared dedication to harnessing the ocean's vast potential while safeguarding its resources for future generations. The success of the RCMS will depend on the active engagement of all stakeholders, and I invite each of you to join us in making this center a global model of excellence in maritime studies. Together, let us navigate forward a future where the oceans unite us, where collaborations transcend boundaries, and where sustainable development and security become the hallmark of the Indian Ocean region. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to all of you, and I wish the RCMS every success in its role to play in the future. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Thank you, sir.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, let me invite you all to divert your attention to the screen as we provide you with a deeper understanding of this groundbreaking initiative of Regional Center for Maritime Studies.
The Indian Ocean, a vital lifeline for global trade and security. Home to some of the world's busiest shipping lanes, it is a region filled with opportunities, but also fraught with challenges. Countries in the Indian Ocean region face serious issues ranging from piracy, illegal trafficking, unregulated fishing, and escalating environmental threats. In addition, many countries in the Indian Ocean region face resource limitations, lacking the infrastructure, training, and technology to fully secure and protect their maritime territories. Sri Lanka, precisely positioned at the heart of the Indian Ocean, lies to lead the way in enhancing maritime safety, security, and marine environmental protection. On the 4th of September 2024, Sri Lanka and France embarked on a shared vision to address these challenges by signing an agreement to establish a Regional Centre for Maritime Studies, or RCMS. This collaborative effort, supported by the General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University and the Naval and Maritime Academy in Trincomalee, marks a significant step forward. The RCMS is dedicated to building regional capacity through high-quality training tailored to the unique needs of Indian Ocean nations. Civil and military personnel professionals from coast guards, navies, maritime police and environmental agencies, among others, will benefit from our specialized programs. The RCMS is subjected to the management and control of the Board of Management of KDU, and the affairs of the Centre are administered by a Board of Directors, comprising the Director of the Centre, 2 Directors of Studies from France and Sri Lanka, a representative from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Sri Lanka, and a representative from the French Embassy in Sri Lanka. This initiative thrives on the robust partnership between the governments of Sri Lanka and France. Together, we leverage international expertise and local knowledge to deliver cutting-edge training in maritime safety, security, and marine environmental protection. The vision of RCMS to become a leading regional hub for training, promoting the sharing of best practices and common procedures, to advance maritime safety and security in the Indian Ocean region. Our mission is to provide comprehensive training and capacity building for civil and military personnel, fostering partnerships and supporting regional efforts in maritime safety and security and marine environmental protection. Collaboration is at the heart of our approach, from partnerships with global maritime organizations to potential academic ties with leading universities. RCMS is building a network to advance regional capacity and resilience. This journey is a testament to the enduring collaboration between the governments of Sri Lanka and France. Together we ensure a safer, more sustainable and prosperous future for the Indian Ocean region.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that, now let me respectfully invite the guest of honor, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Tuyakonta, retired, the Secretary to the Ministry of Defence, to address the gathering.
Secretary General, French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, Ms. Anne-Marie de Coste, Secretary to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism, Ms. Henri Ranaraja, Acting Ambassador of France, the Commander of the Navy, Vice Chancellor General Sir John Kothawal Defence University, esteemed dignitaries, all members of Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, Ayubowan and good morning to all of you all. I consider this as a great honor and a privilege for me to address you today at the inauguration of the Regional Center for Maritime Studies, established at the Kothawal Defence University premises. This moment marks a significant milestone in our collective efforts to ensure the safety, security and sustainability of the Indian Ocean region. As an island nation, Sri Lanka has always been deeply connected to the sea as a vital lifeline for our economy, as well as a shared heritage that unites us with our neighborhood. The Indian Ocean is not just a body of water, it is a corridor of opportunity and a region of shared responsibility. It also presents a complex array of challenges ranging from maritime crimes, human trafficking and drug smuggling, to IUU fishing, climate change and marine pollution. In this context, Sri Lanka emerges as a compelling actor with significant potential for regional response. Being strategically positioned at the crossroad of maritime trade routes in the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka possesses a geographic advantage that amplifies its diplomatic and economic relevance. Moreover, Sri Lanka proactive engagement in pivotal regional frameworks such as the Indian Ocean Rim Association emphasizes its commitment to collaborative problem solving and multilateral cooperation. It is in this spirit of regional cooperation that the government of the French Republic has partnered with Sri Lanka to establish the Regional Centre for Maritime Studies. This initiative is a testament to the shared commitment of our two nations and the broader international community to foster security and stability in the maritime domain. The Regional Centre for Maritime Studies will function as a pivotal and strategic nexus for comprehensive interministerial and interagency coordination. It will effectively bridge the institutional and operational gaps across the Indian Ocean region. By establishing a sophisticated collaborative platform, the Centre will facilitate seamless communication and knowledge sharing amongst diverse governmental departments, naval forces, coastal guard units, and private sector maritime stakeholders. This integrative approach aims to systematically develop, promote, and implement harmonized operational procedures and internationally recognized best practices. Ladies and gentlemen, the Centre will play a pivotal role in addressing the challenges of today and preparing for those of tomorrow. By leveraging cutting-edge research, innovative technological solutions, and collaborative international expertise, the Centre will significantly elevate the regional capabilities across the several critical domains. The Regional Centre for Maritime Studies will not merely respond to existing challenges, but it will proactively anticipate and develop suitable responses to the complex maritime dynamics. Furthermore, its commitment for environmental protection will transcend regional boundaries, positioning it as a critical global actor in addressing ecological concerns such as marine biodiversity conservation, climate change mitigation, sustainable ocean resource management, and the prevention of marine ecosystems. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the government of France, particularly to the Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, for their vision and support in making this project a reality. Your unwavering partnership had laid the foundation for a brighter and more secure maritime future for the Indian Ocean region. As we embark on this journey, I call upon all stakeholders, public and private, regional and international, to actively engage with the Centre, to share knowledge and to foster a spirit of collaboration. Together, we can transform the Indian Ocean into a model of regional cooperation and sustainable development. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this historic event, to share her valuable insights, I now respectfully invite the chief guest of the ceremony, Ms. Anne-Marie Dicot, the Secretary General, French Minister of Europe and Foreign Affairs, to address the gathering.
So, Honorable Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism, Honorable Secretary of the Ministry of Defense, dear Commander of the Navy, dear Vice Chancellor, dear Chargé, dear Deputy Director of the Security and Defense Cooperation Director, distinguished guests. It is a real pleasure to be here in the KDU on my first visit to Sri Lanka to inaugurate the Regional Center for Maritime Studies, a token of our excellent French-Sri Lankan cooperation. I would like to convey my deepest gratitude to all the Sri Lankan institutions whose endorsement proved vital to the creation of the Regional Center for Maritime Studies, the unwavering investment and support of the Ministry of Defense, the KDU, the Kotelavala Defense University, and of the Sri Lanka Navy, prompted this bilateral project at a level it would never have reached without their dedication. On the French side, allowed me to express my warmest thanks to the Defense and Security Cooperation Department staff, to the Asia and Oceania Directorate, and to the Embassy team, whose work and implication for the very beginning brought us to this decisive day. And of course, I also want to thank very warmly our former ambassador, Jean-François Pactet. Our common concern to build a structure addressing the region's challenges in terms of maritime safety and security education led to bringing to life this very beautiful project. The Regional Center for Maritime Studies is a Sri Lankan structure, but its design has been the fruit of intense bilateral discussions with the support that France is providing, notably through the presence of a French director of studies. The center has, if I may say, a bit of a French soul. This is a perfect illustration of what France is advocating for here in the Indo-Pacific region, initiatives with a regional scope, but addressing mutual challenges, leading to international collaboration and commitments. Those are indeed fundamental elements of the French Indo-Pacific strategy. France is deeply rooted in the Indian Ocean, as you know, where 6 of our 13 overseas territories are located. It represents more than 30% of our exclusive economic zone. As a member of the IORA and a country of the Indian Ocean, France knows that maritime security and safety are key. They encompass a variety of challenges, such as safety at sea, fight against illegal trafficking and piracy, as well as maritime pollution, as we could see in the short film. The proper understanding and treating of those issues is a prerequisite to developing blue economy and addressing environmental challenges. In recent years, France undertook several cooperation projects in the field of maritime safety and security, mostly at bilateral level, but also at multilateral level, notably through EU programs such as EZIWA on security cooperation or CRIMARIO on maritime domain awareness. That being said, never before had a project as ambitious and structuring as the Regional Center for Maritime Studies been carried out in the region. The idea of creating this center results from 3 observations. First, most countries of the Indian Ocean face the same maritime challenges. Secondly, there is a common aspiration to develop cooperation in the field of maritime security and safety. And third, this is a widespread need to standardize operational procedures and to benefit from a common knowledge shared by all maritime actors. With 2 French representatives on its board of directors, the Regional Center for Maritime Studies will tighten the bond between France and Sri Lanka But more importantly, our ambition is to build, through the Centre, indefectible links across the whole region and, if possible, beyond. Therefore, the involvement of neighbouring countries and traditional partners, whether it be states or international organizations, is key to the development of the Regional Centre of Maritime Studies. France is confident that this initiative will catalyse future partnerships, notably with fellow IORA members. It is no coincidence that the establishment of the Regional Centre for Maritime Studies occurred during the Sri Lankan presidency of the IORA. This achievement should definitely be highlighted during the next Ministers' Summit. This is just the beginning of this journey, with the dedication of both Sri Lanka and France, as well as the rising interest of multiple partners. I'm confident that the Regional Centre for Maritime Studies will quickly gain effectiveness, magnitude, and visibility. Right after this ceremony ends, the first course on marine pollution is going to start. This course will be provided by a French agent of CEDRE, the Centre of Expertise, which has been part of the UN mission in Sri Lanka in the aftermath of the Express Pearl disaster in 2021. The Regional Centre for Maritime Studies is already up and running, and from now on it will welcome many other courses. These courses will need to be coordinated so that they fall into a structured curriculum which will be defined during the upcoming year. The Regional Centre for Maritime Studies will implement a collaborative approach, synergies and complementarity with pre-existing initiatives will be systematically sought. The Centre will not stand out as a competitor, but only as a positive actor in the service of the target audiences. So what is next? By 2026, it is our wish that the Regional Centre for Maritime Studies opens progressively to foreign trainees. By then, various models for the benefit of Sri Lankan agents will have been elaborated and conducted. 2025 should also be dedicated to the research of partnerships, which are, as I said, and I want to insist on that, crucial to the success of the Regional Centre for Maritime Studies. The maritime domain holds many challenges, and it is our genuine belief that sharing each country's unique insight and long-forged experience is paramount to their overcoming. Last but not least, I would like to underline that this achievement conveniently paves the way to the Année de la Mer, the year of the sea, 2025. France will indeed celebrate the sea. This event will culminate next June when the third United Nations Ocean Conference, UNOC 3, co-organized by Costa Rica and France, is hosted in the French city of Nice. So thank you once again to all those who contributed to the success of this very important project, and long life to the Regional Centre for Maritime Studies.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I kindly request you to remain on stage, please.
I now respectfully invite Air Vice Marshal Sampath Doyakonta retired, the Secretary to the Ministry of Defence, accompanied by Rear Admiral S.G. Udamik Kumara, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotalal Defence University, to present a memento to Miss Anne Marie Deco as a token of appreciation for gracing this event as a chief guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we have reached the culmination of today's proceedings, I now invite Captain Chamila Mendes, the Director of Regional Center for Maritime Studies, to deliver the vote of thanks.
The Secretary General, French Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs, Ms. Anne-Marie Dicot. The Secretary to Ministry of Defense, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Ture Konta, retired. The Secretary to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism, Ms. Aruniran Raja. The Acting Ambassador of France, Ms. Marie-Noëlle Dores. The Commander of the Navy, Vice Admiral Priyantha Perera. The Vice Chancellor of KDU, Rear Admiral Dhammika Kumara. Esteemed dignitaries, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the Regional Center for Maritime Studies Board of Directors, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made today's inauguration ceremony a grand success. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest appreciation for our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Anne-Marie Dicot, the Secretary General, French Ministry of Foreign Affairs, for taking time from your busy schedule to grace this occasion with your presence. Your inspiring words and insightful perspectives have truly elevated the significance of this event. I would also like to express my sincere thanks to distinguished guest of honor, the Secretary to Ministry of Defense, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Ture Konta, and the Secretary to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ms. Aruniran Raja, to gracing this occasion with your presence. Your participation has greatly enriched today's event, and we are profoundly grateful for the leadership and the support given by both ministries to establish this center. A special mention goes to Ms. Marie-Noëlle Dores, the Acting Ambassador of the French Republic in Sri Lanka, Mr. Jerome Bresson, the Deputy Director, Directorate for Security and Defense Cooperation, and the embassy staff. Those generous contributions have played a pivotal role in making this event possible. Your support is invaluable, and we are grateful for your continued partnership. I sincerely thank the Commander of the Navy, Vice Admiral Priyantha Perera, and the Vice Chancellor of KDU, Rear Admiral Dhammika Kumara, for their steadfast support and the guidance since the inception of this center. Your insightful directive have played a pivotal role in shaping this center and bringing to the level it has reached today. I also extend my sincere thanks to our esteemed guests, the dignitaries from the Diplomatic Corps, and all attendees for being here today. Your presence signifies the importance of this occasion and motivates us to strive for excellence. I would like to acknowledge the tireless effort of the organizing committee and the board of directors who have worked diligently behind the scenes of ensure to smooth execution of this ceremony. Your dedication and hard work are commendable, and this event would not be possible without you. Lastly, I thank each of and every one of your participation and engagement. Your enthusiasm and support are that drive us to achieve greater heights. As we conclude this inauguration ceremony, let's start to carry forward inspiration and momentum to gain today and work together towards a safe and secure marine environment in Indian Ocean. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
With that, we conclude the proceedings of today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, all invitees for the convivial stand-up lunch are kindly requested to proceed to the second floor of this building. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.